Hello Forex, this is Naeem Aslam, Chief Market Analyst at AvaTrade, and welcome to our daily fundamental video analysis. Today is Wednesday, and today is the day that the Chancellor of the Exchequer is going to announce his massive 2 billion stimulus plan, or let's just say the budget for the UK's economy. Now, there are several different speculations, and those speculations are likely to fuel the price action with respect to sterling against the dollar. Now, what are some of the measures which are really anticipated with respect to this budget is that perhaps there will be some sort of a cut with respect to VAT, and also there could be some other measures which can really support the housing market, because of course the housing market is one of the most significant and critical factor for the UK economy. The UK's government or the officials do not want the UK's housing market to really slide from here and then really fall into a bad territory. Of course, we are seeing some sort of a weakness, but the fact that the rumors that are really circulating with respect to the stamp duty can really support the economy, and of course that is going to have an impact on sterling dollar. Now, as you can see in the chart, the sterling dollar is still somewhat maintaining its upward trend, but expect more volatility in the market when the Chancellor of Exchequer is really going to be speaking, when he will start speaking and announcing the measures. What is anticipated is that those measures are really going to be something that can support the UK economy in the midst of Brexit chaos, where Boris Johnson has issued his own warning to the EU officials. Regardless if that warning is really going to have any bearing on Angela Merkel, the German Chancellor, but he said to her that okay, the UK is ready to leave the EU without a deal if it comes to that. Again, we have heard similar messages back in the past as well from the UK's Prime Minister. They are nothing but just pretty much a strong arm move that he's a strong position that Boris Johnson is really trying to show to the German Chancellor Angela Merkel, and of course to the EU officials as well. But with respect to the equity market, we've seen another down day. Now, speaking of a down days, what we have seen experience for the S&P 500 index was something very critical. We have broken the 5-day winning streak for the index, and this really has raised some concerns. Perhaps the coronavirus stock market rally is coming to an end, or at least there is a pause. The reason for those concerns are, if you look at the chart, the Dow Jones Index, the futures for the Dow Jones Index, they are trading below that critical level of 200-day moving average, and this is very important for the price, because if the price cannot move above that, that means consolidation or retracement from here. But do not lose your hopes yet, because the Dow Jones futures, they are still trading above the two critical moving averages, and those are your 50 and 100-day moving averages. Now, speaking of commodities, gold prices are still continuing to inch higher, and they're moving closer and closer to our target of 1800. Remember, we've already talked about that the prices are likely to go beyond that once we've crossed it, and there is an ample amount of evidence when we looked at gold ETFs, because the inflows are still coming massively, and then we can see that the total gold ETF, the inflow for those ETFs are much higher as compared to what we've seen those inflows back in 2009 during the financial crisis. So this strengthens our argument that yes, gold prices are likely to continue their journey to the upside. But remember, as I said earlier, today is also the day when we are going to see some important inventory data with respect to crude oil. Of course, the prices are still trading that the level of 40 to 43 for WTI and Brent. But if we see that the supply glut is once again building up, and remember, at the end of this month, the OPEC, the supply curtail decision is also going to expire as well. So if we see another supply glut forming there, and then we could see some sort of a retracement for oil prices going forward from here. That's all for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.